showed up today.
I know.
Around the room.
All right, good morning. Well, hey, it is about midway through May, May 16th. What I like to think of is a 15th protocol. We are through the half of the month, and the question is, are you on track to your goals? And if you're not, what will you do to get there? We'll be talking about that today at today's meeting. Before we do, we're going to skip our connection questions this week, and we're going to get into a little role play, right? So we know that in order to generate business, what do you have to do?
Talk to people.
Talk to people. That is really just that simple, right? And your business is directly related to the number of people you talk to. In fact, what you will find is there's math. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the industry. It doesn't matter how many homes you've sold or if you've never sold any homes. There's a number that you need to hit consistently. And when you hit that number consistently, you will have the requisite number of deals. It might be for you 40 people to one transaction. It might be 100 to one transaction. It might be 15 to one transaction. You will never know until you begin to make those calls and track that stuff. So here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you to find somebody in the room and make a phone call. You can tell them about 72 sold. Hey, I've got a better, faster way to sell homes. Sells for 8 to 12% higher than traditional sales. I'd love to tell you about it. When can we get together? Boom. That's 72 sold call. Could be a Ford call. What's Ford? Anybody want to throw that to me?
Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams.
Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. We have to list them off in like, hey David, tell me your family.
Very good.
Good, and then how's your occupation?
Geez, why are you telling like a robot?
Exactly, right? So, but what this is these are prompts. It's not you're going to go off on the list and be like family, occupation, recreation, dreams. It's, hey, we haven't talked in a while. What's going on with your family? How are your kids doing? Right? Or, hey, how's things at work? Right? Or, hey, do you have any plans for this summer? Recreation. Or dreams is weird. Tell me, what are your dreams, Brent? It's awkward, right? Dreams are, hey, if you guys sold the house, what would you do with it? Right? Or if you could move anywhere right now, not in California, where would that be? Right? That's a dream. Or maybe in California, but that's a dream. So family, occupation, recreation, dreams. It's a framework for small talk, right? And then another great call right now that every single one of you should be doing in your database is simply this. Hey, you know I'm in real estate. We do not have enough homes to sell right now. Who do you know who's thinking about moving? Right? That's the truth. And that's you're enlisting people in your success. Sometimes we act like we're not supposed to need help. Like we're supposed to call the people in our database in our world, and we're going to be the expert, right? We're going to project expertise all over them. And what we're doing is we are cheating the people in our world from having a part in our success. People want to be a part of the story, right? They don't want to hear about your story. They want to be part of your story. And so that, hey, we don't have enough homes to sell. Like this is a big problem. I got a lot of buyers, and there's multiple offers in every single home. It is a fantastic time to sell. Who do you know who's talking about it? Is there anybody at work who says, man, I can't wait to get out of California? Or anybody at work who's saying, man, my grandkids are down in, up north, I need to get to them, right? Who do you know? I can't think of it right now. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hang up the phone, and you're going to go do your thing, and somebody's going to come to your mind. You got to promise me you're going to call me when that happens. Boom, right? Easy way to do it. Or annual equity analysis. What's an annual equity analysis?
Look up the property and do a CMA, a one-page CMA, and you email it, send it to them.
Yeah. Yep, Brent.
So you have investments, I'm sure, with your financial advisor. Have you ever thought about looking at what you can do with investment in a home?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. So equity analysis. How much is your home worth? That's all that is, right? Why do people go to some of the lead aggregators online? To the Redfins, the Zillows. What drives their traffic?
They're curious what their home is worth.
They're curious what their home is worth. Absolutely, right? So you fill that need. You become the person they think of when they're looking to find that out. So here's what I want you to do. Find a partner in the room real quick. Before you do the role play, I'm going to have you do an activity. Find your partner. You might need to move to get them on your mark. Get set. Find your partner. Good. Now, okay, before you role play, hold on. Don't role play yet. Don't role play yet. Okay, good. Hold up. Don't role play yet. We have a pre-role play activity. Sit facing that person. Why don't you come on up to the front end, Yelly? Okay, everybody have a person? Good. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to look them right in the face. All right. Pick an A and a B. Who's A?
I'm A.
All right, who's A in your group?
I'm B.
All right, A, what you are going to do is you're going to look them right in the face and you are going to smile with your biggest, cheesiest grin. B, you are not allowed to smile. Does that make sense? So I want you to see if you cannot smile with that person smiling at you. On your mark, get set, go. Hey, you can do it. Big cheesy grin.
See, I can have this curl on the end of the mouth curled up.
All right, judging by the amount of talking in the room, okay, hold on. Judging by the amount of talking in the room, it didn't work. You guys, it seems like you weren't able to keep the serious face, correct? Correct? Here's why. As human beings, we are primed to reflect emotion, right? It's who we are. We reflect the emotion around us. So what does that tell you about your role play calls? What do you need to bring to that call?
A smile.
A smile. Yeah, positive emotion, right? Do you want a positive outcome on the call? You gotta bring that with you, right? To put that cheesy smile on, you can hear it on the phone. That's why that's better than a text message. You can't hear the smile in a text. The emoji doesn't count.
LOL.
Right? Yeah. LOL. Leave me alone. Okay, so, okay. All right, good. So on your mark, get set, have a role play conversation. Go.
This market is so unusual right now. Bill Snyder's seeing great offers coming in and asking if I have 18 offers. I'm just wondering if you would want for your home, if you made your price, what would make you say, you know what, I think I sell for that number. No, I understand. In that dream world, because, you know, the old saying is everything has a price.
I was literally, this is what I know where it's.
Someone that came in with three pieces. I know, you're like,
Yeah, there's this much right here.
What I want to do is take one of these and run it into this. And so then it comes out to this, so we get the room noise, plus we get the direct mic. Yeah. I need another quarter.
I have a lot of followers today.
That's okay. I honestly think you're being too about real estate.
What is the value? Are you willing to have a Sure, I understand that. That's what always will know. We can at least look at that. You may find that when maybe the research or look into the you can borrow against or pay off. Maybe the kids going to college or some other type of event. Maybe a great family trip. Would it be okay if I spent 15 minutes with you? Great. How about 30 days? 30 would be great. See you there. Son, that's all you can do with him is keep going after his emotion. The emotion was 1.3. So you can look at it. And if the rejection comes in, you say, I'm not going to sell for anything. Wouldn't it be nice to know that you're covering your insurance, or because if we just had a home in our neighborhood that burned down, and they only had like $100,000 and so now they're selling it for the price of the price. That's from that post. And someone's got to tell me, tear down the house, guys slap it, and then try and build a home. It's pretty expensive. Pretty well that. So what is it worth?
We do that every day.
You know, maybe just so you can check the agent, you know, to.
All right, good. Good. All right, so let me ask you this. What was the point of your call? What? Help people, absolutely. What else? To connect, very good. What else?
Get the appointment.
Get an appointment. Yeah, absolutely. So you want to get a lead either from that person or for someone they know, right? So yes, connect. Yes, all of those things. But ultimately, what's going to drive your business? Appointments, right? So we got to maneuver to that, have to practice doing that, right? So do me a favor, get up, find somebody new, do it one more time. On your mark.
So we're switching programs?
Brett, you might want a new one.
Hey, Frank, how's it going? We haven't spoken for a few weeks. That's when you, actually, you were going out of town. Convention, how's that going? Is that a great convention? Oh, trying to think Great about it. Did you went with, everything happened in his work. I was sorry about it because I heard of a few important days a few days ago. I wanted to share it with you. Black Knights Lake Street. Right now, I have around 189,000 in capital equity. This is a nationwide shortage of homes, and many homeowners having that much capital equity, having a lot of different states, perhaps, I don't want you to sell your home to debt, but I don't want to find a secondary. Jerry said, it's here when you have been here for the last few months, everything's so high. Share that information. We go to Canada, and we just don't get into the capital of that equity. There's no other guy that we more than happy to support Hey, Brandon, it was a pleasure talking to you. We'll talk soon. If you have any questions, so tapping into the curiosity of what is
All right, good. Wrap that up. Good. Wrap that up. Go back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. All right. So, how do you feel? How do you feel after doing that? What's that? A little more settled. A little more settled? Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel after the role play? Does the room feel different?
There's
Energy in the room. Yeah, absolutely. I heard laughter. I hear kind of like almost a buzz, like a little excitement in the room, right? So let me ask you a question. If you were going to go do your lead generation now, do you think you're in a better place to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So I talk about this all the time, that we are not solo creatures, right? We're not lone wolves. We don't succeed that way. Like there's something very powerful about the community. And so if you are trying to succeed in real estate, you go, oh, I'm just going to do my calls at home. I'm going to do my calls at home. You're probably not doing it, right? But if you want to be successful on a massive level, I just gave you that hack. It's come in, it's connect, it's practice the scripts, it's warm up yourself, and the whole room changes, your attitude changes. And then you're going to make some calls. You know what's going to happen? You're going to sit down and make a call, and you're going to, heart's going to start thumping, you're going to make a couple, right? Okay, and then you're going to go back, how you doing? Good, okay, we're doing good, okay, good. And you're going to leverage that community to do it for yourselves. This is the road to success, and I want you to take it. Hey, Keller Williams is not like every other company in the industry. The reason that I know and am confident that every person here in this market center wants to see you succeed, that sees your success as their success, is because of our belief system. We're not lone wolves at Keller Williams. We are absolutely a community. To tell us more about our Y4C2Ts, Mr. Brent Beachel.
All right. Welcome everybody. So, gosh, what a great opportunity to learn and grow in this type of situation. And it's so funny at times how I would write something down as the quote of the day, and then Chris would talk about it before, and we haven't even talked.
No, we barely talk ever.
And so it's one of those things that is just amazing. And so it's the right thing. So the quote of this week's from Jim Rohn. And if you guys have never Googled his name, Jim, R-O-H-N, talk about a motivational speaker. And he said this: motivation, it's what gets you started. Kind of like what we just did. We were motivated, right? But habit is what keeps you going. So good habits may be hard to stick with, but if you don't give up and pour into yourself the motivation, it'll be like that snowball effect. It keeps growing. Our Y4C2Ts are like that. That's part of the motivation that we do when we stand up and say them each week. It's motivation that keeps us going, because you never know when that time comes when you'll say, we just want a win-win deal. Oh, wait, that's part of that. Oh, we're committed as agents for you. We're committed in all things. Oh, wait, that's that Y4C2Ts, right? So you keep putting it in, because you never know when it'll come out in a magical time. So let's everyone stand up together. We're going to say our Y4C2Ts together. You ready? Here we go. Win-win or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers, they always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success results through people. Great job, you guys. Sit down. I'll give you 3 great quick things of KW culture. Wow, I love this one here. Commitment in all things. Are you committed? When we are committed to our habits, and then we sprinkle on a little bit of that motivation, we can change the direction that our business is going and get on a path to success. And that's great KW culture. The second thing of KW culture is this: you want to do the next right thing by being a part of a solution and not a part of the problem. Because that is great KW culture. And the third great thing of KW culture is this: you want to be consistent in lead generation time. It's because average, consistent effort will always beat amazing, inconsistent effort. And that too is great KW culture. And we hope you have a great culture week.
Average, consistent effort will always beat incredible, inconsistent every time. I love that. Imperfect something is better than perfect nothing. Every single time. And the road to mastery is not every day is the best day ever. The road to mastery is today sucked, I'm back tomorrow. Right? That's the road to mastery. And we're going to get on that road. So, hey, events and announcements. Be a CMA expert. This is coming to you from CRMLS. Doing a training live here for CMAs. Let me talk by an IVAR training. That's Wednesday, May 17th, 1 to 2 p.m. I love this. Get somebody else's look at how you're doing these CMAs. And they're really going to go through how to pull that data in the most effective way. So great opportunity. That will be tomorrow here in the Market Center. We've got ALC Personal Development Committee, Mindset Thursdays with Mary and Christina. I know that we are winding this one down for the year. I think this will be our last meeting on May 18th, or one of our last, if not the last. So this has been a great group. And so what now, for those of you who've been attending, we ask you to continue to move forward with that and now go to be meeting independently. But Mary is focused on hitting her goals, and we were talking about that the day, and it's summer, it's the season, it's time to really push, right? And so we're leaning in. That's her mindset right now, and I love it. So, Get On the Caravan, Friday, March 19th. This is really being spearheaded by Tyler Hungerford. And Tyler, one of our ALC members, has really said, let's get behind each other. Let's leverage the listings we have in this office, not just for the listing agent, but for every agent in the office so they can build their social media presence, they can tell that story. On Friday, May 19th at 1 p.m., join us for one of our agents' listings for lunch and to promote your business. Guys, where do people encounter you who don't know you? Social media. And what's the most powerful tool on social media right now?
Videos.
Video, 100% videos. How many of you caught yourself in the doom scroll, just scrolling through videos? Oh, it's going to look for a couple minutes. 45 minutes later, I should probably get out of my bed, right? That's where we want to be. And what I love is I've been doom scrolling and I come across Saul's video, right? I'm like, oh, cool, that's Saul. I really need to get out of bed, right? And so we want to take advantage of that. Video is a powerful, powerful tool. You know, it used to be, in order to do video advertising, you used to have a budget to get on television. Guess what? You don't. So take advantage of the democratization of the media. Use it to build your brand. So that's May 19th at 1 p.m. Hey, what's that?
We changed it. It was at 11, but it's at 1.
Now at 1.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, this is a class I'm pretty excited about. This is May 24th from 1 to 2 p.m. Learn to use AI in your business. We will be teaching, I will be teaching this down at IVAR. And so far we've got 30 RSVPs, 35 RSVPs from this class. What I love about that is it is not our agents. Some of our agents are there, but this is also outside agents as well. This is an opportunity to show Keller Williams Riverside on the move. So I'd love for you to be part of it. If you're working with a co-op agent right now, I'd love for you to send them an invite to it. Say, I'd like you to be my guest at this training. Our team leader is going to do a fantastic job with this, and it's going to impact your business. But this is, honestly, this will impact your business. The time you will save using these tools, it will make a big difference. Most of us know GPT, that's not all there is. There's a little bit more to it as well. So we'll get into that on May 24th. Please plan on being there and invite a friend. Cool. Mentor Minute, Ray and Jen.
Okay, I'm excited. Come on, Eric. Eric doesn't know. I'm so excited. Okay, so Eric and I did Eric's first open house ever.
Woo! That's awesome.
And I did my second video ever. My first video was in 2018. And so there was a lull in our open house together, and I'm like, come on, boo, let's do a video. So I don't know anything about this, so I'll be getting some social media advice in the universe. But I got 192 views in Facebook, and I think that's a thing. On Instagram, I had 4. I'm lame on Instagram. So tell me your experience about your first open house ever.
It was awesome.
Can I sit down now? Because I'm uncomfortable.
It was awesome. So I didn't really know much about it. It was my first open house, but what I did learn from that is Jen was just talking and talking, and not even about the house, just about, well, they came in for their house, but not just about that. She was just talking about this, about that. There was two young girls, there was 2 older women or whatever. So whatever she was talking about, she just reeled them in. And that's what I feel like you have to do. You have to just talk to people, talk, and it was awesome. And I haven't done a video in a while, but she kind of made me do a video, and I did it, and it was awesome.
I can do it, and I'm old enough to be your mom.
Yeah. So she's like, let's do a video. So we did a video, and it was awesome. And I'm glad I did. I got a lot of views. People were just awesome, automatically going to it. So it was
Okay,
good.
my 4 Instagram views. How many did you have?
I don't know. I think I had like 400.
I know,
Woo!
really?
I don't remember.
You humble me.
Yeah, so it was good. It took me out of my comfort zone, and it was awesome. But what I learned from there is you got to talk to people, talk to them about anything. You know, that's what you.
And we picked up a buyer that's ready to go.
Yes, we did. So it was good.
Thank you.
You gotta talk to people. People are the ones who buy houses. It's crazy. Ray.
So Logan's got a deal in escrow, but
Yeah.
and a Yelly closer deal Friday.
I know. First possession. And Logan has a listing, so phenomenal job for our mentorship class. So, cool. Whoops, just blew by that one real quick. Red Day. Hey, just wanted to thank everybody who came out for Red Day. It was a great, great day for the community. In particular, Ray Wright, Kevin Allen did a lot of work from our ALC to get that done. And Sam went above and beyond to help this event happen and to be successful. And Sam, could you come in here? We can just give you a quick round of applause. It ended up being one of the hotter days of the year.
Yeah,
And, Sam,
I got sun, full sun.
very little.
Catching up to Dave Borja.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So, cool. Yeah, but thank you, Sam. I know you did a lot to making sure it happened, and thank you everybody who showed up early to set up
Yes.
and take it down and all of that stuff. It was a great day to raise awareness for the Family and Kids Foundation, and just really, really a great day for the community. So awesome, right?
Tyler Hungerford's, after the event, said he picked up 2 strong leads from the
Yep.
event. And I went around doing entrance and exit interviews with people, just seeing, hey, how'd you hear about it? David Borja had some clients come, Kevin Allen had like 375 clients come.
Yeah.
And people were just coming in and out, and everybody was smiling as they were leaving.
Here's the beautiful thing, that was a Kevin Allen event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he really used it to talk to his database.
Yeah, he did.
What an easy way to talk to your database. And 300 something clients came through. You think-
I'm just joking about it.
Okay, well, come on, don't lie.
It felt like everybody I talked to, oh yeah, I don't know.
All right, you, did you pick a client as well, or a lead, I thought you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here in the building.
There you go, here in the building.
So when I was setting up the booth, she was walking, they were going on a walk, and she's like, what's going on? And I told her about it, I'm like, come on, Dan. And she's like, I'll bring my daughter.
Yeah.
She stopped by, and she said, I'm looking for an agent, and
Yes.
And I got one contact too, so I mean, everybody there could have had really good lead generation.
So it's that law of abundance, right? We go in to serve, not really looking for anything in return, but the reality is when you give, you receive, right? And so I love seeing that happen. I know Tim Moreno mentioned he had a couple conversations as well with people who are just asking about buying. He's got 2 in his pipeline from it. So my favorite story this year from the building is Brent's listing from the bathroom. I think that's gross, but you know, great.
It's a potty listing, not
It's
a pocket listing.
It's
It's a potty listing.
absolutely. So take them where you can get them. Yeah, I saw a hand up. Yes.
I
Yes,
just
please.
talked to a lot of people that would come in there and they were like, yeah, we heard about it through Facebook, or my mother-in-law told me in the neighborhood. So there was a lot of people in there that didn't have an agent.
I love
I
that.
was really shocked, yeah.
Yeah. So good work. So great job creating awareness for this phenomenal nonprofit. And then also for Keller Williams. We make a difference in our community, and I'm very proud of that. So thank you guys. Hey, listings. We've got a bunch of listings coming here. So coming soon, Carla Valdez, 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,427 square feet for $765. And this one is in Temecula, California. Good price for Temecula. One of the things I'd say is why are coming soon is important right now.
The inventory is a little low.
Not enough homes, so call your database. Hey, do you know anybody who's looking? We've got one coming soon. That's because what's the best information? Inside information, right? So if you can call people in your world and say, hey, I'm giving you the inside scoop, or send out all the coming soons to your database, that's a powerful tool for you. Perception is 9/10 of reality. You're giving them something ahead of the market, right? Good. Coming soon, David Dodson. Love seeing David back on the board when he's not, somewhere around the world on go-karts. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000, good size for that, $565, and that is in Calamasa. Where's Calamasa?
Yucaipa, then Calamasa, and then out.
There you go, it's out there. So, great opportunity, nice entry-level home. So talk to David for more information. Sarah Romero with this beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 2,607 square feet for $550,000. It's in Hesperia, so it's out there. But that is a massive home for the price tag. That will not last long. So get in touch with Sarah. You've got a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,445 square feet from Emily Jang for $639, located in Pomona. So great price for Pomona. Barton Way in Moreno Valley for 3 bedrooms, 2 baths for 1,461 square feet. This is from the Caring Realtor team, Suzanne Hove and team. 515 in Moreno Valley. 515 for 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,400 square feet in Moreno Valley. That will not last long, right? That's going to pop. Then we've got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 770,000 square feet from the Jacks team, and this is in Anaheim, California. And then, wow, see all these listings, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,000 square feet from Sauls and More. This one's back on the market, I believe, and that is in Moreno Valley. It popped on the first day, and then the buyer got a little cold feet, and so this one is a great opportunity. Good. Well, hey, I wanted to take a look at the numbers again because I think it is critical that you have this in mind. So what we're looking right now are the number of sales that have happened since December. And what we're going to see here is the chart's a little misleading. Right now, December was somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 sales. January, that number dropped to just over 1,500 sales. Now, that's not unexpected. It's still low traditionally, but we usually see a drop in January. February, we saw a little climb up, still between 2,000 and 1,500. March, we saw a pop up. What happened in March? Anybody remember that? Rates came back down a little bit, right? People rushed into the market. The problem is with people rushing into the market is it ate the inventory, right? And the inventory has not caught up. So in April, when we'd expect to see the number continue to climb going into the spring and summer season, we saw it drop down to between 25 and 2,000. Now, right now in May, it looks pretty dismal, but remember, only halfway through May. So what I did is I took the number and I projected it for the rest of the month, 2,311 sales in May. And so what we're seeing is it's not climbing, or if it is, it's going to be very incremental. We're going to be right here, right? We're dropping a little bit. Now that drop is not driven by rates. What's fascinating is the buyers have absorbed the rate and they're saying we're good with it. Like we're ready to buy homes, right? That drop, what's driving the drop in sales? Lack of inventory. There aren't enough homes to sell. So what's a great call to your database? There aren't enough homes to sell. Hey, who do you know who's thinking about selling? It's a great time to sell a home. This is one of the strongest sellers markets we have seen in a very long time. Who do you know, right? Now, why would you be calling with that call specifically?
If you're a listing agent, that's one of the things that is gonna, you can almost say to them, hey, if you were gonna sell your house, what's a wild number that it would take for you to consider to sell your house? Now that just puts the fantasy, oh, $1 million, okay, well, your home's worth, $400,000, it's not gonna get there. But what if it's worth 900? Well, you know what, we just had a house in Fontana with 18 offers on it, it may get there. So maybe it's worth the conversation. Would it be worth the time for me to come and meet with you to see what you can do with your home? Even if your home isn't worth $1 million, have you checked your insurance? Is it up on your house in case there's some drastic thing that happens? In my neighborhood, we just had a fire and the people had their house destroyed and they only had $100,000 of coverage because they've owned it for so long and they never upped their insurance. Wouldn't it be worth the time to just look, even if it was for something like that?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Absolutely right, right? What would you do with it? If you say, hey, are you interested in what your home is worth? All those are great conversation openers. But specifically why I'm calling through my database saying, we don't have enough homes to sell, who do you know, is because I want listings, right? Because in this market, a listing equals a sale, right? A buyer is good. Buyers are not bad, but there are a lot of buyers competing for low inventory. Do you want to be the guy selling or the guy offering? I want to be the guy selling. Now, are there people who are going to sell their homes this summer? Absolutely. Do you know all of them? Nope. But guess what? Your database does. Your database knows all of them, right? Because you know them, and then your database knows them, and then they know them, right? And so we've got to start really getting into action in conversation with our databases, with the people in our world. And I'll tell you what, the time for subtlety is gone, right? The time for subtlety of, well, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Those are great phone calls. But right now, you are a real estate professional. You have a problem. You're looking for a solution, and here's how you can help me, right? We got a problem. There are not enough homes to sell. Like, I have buyers right now who cannot get a home because there just aren't enough. I really need some homes to find some homes off market so I can get these people in. Who do you know, right? That's it. I have too many buyers. We have way too many buyers for the number of homes, right? If you're not comfortable saying I have too many buyers, our team has way too many buyers for the amount of homes that are out there. Who do you know who's looking to sell, right? That's a great conversation. Hey, these are our success systems. And so when you come through Ignite, this is what we teach you is the minimum for an emerging agent. This is the minimum work that an emerging agent does every single day to develop their business. 10 conversations a day. Now, conversations are not contacts, or probably not calls, they're conversations. So you might be looking at your database saying, gosh, I called everybody already recently. Great, does that mean you don't have to have 10 conversations? No, it means you gotta go find a place to have 10 conversations. Where's a place you can have a conversation outside of your database?
Supermarket.
Supermarket,
Coffee shop.
absolutely.
Gym.
Coffee shop, gym, yeah, absolutely. Door knocking, great place to have conversations. The bathroom, and sorry, right? Great place to have a conversation. The doctor's office, great place to have a conversation, right? 10 conversations, so when someone says to you, hey, how's things going? Great, but I got a problem. There aren't enough homes to sell. Who do you know who's thinking about moving? Who's thinking about selling their home? Church on Sunday. How are things going? People ask me all the time. There aren't enough homes to sell. Who do you know, right? Your Rotary Club. Whatever you do, have a conversation. I'm not a small talk person, right? Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Family, occupation. Hey, how are things going for you? Good. What's going on here? Anytime you ask someone, what do? They reflect it to you. So put the ball out there. Hey, how's work? Oh, blah, 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 blah. And then they reflect it back, right? Or they expect you to reflect it back, right? But this is the minimums. Real quick gut check. Talk to the people around you. How have you been doing? If this is the minimums, are you hitting the minimums to be a successful agent in this market? Go. Gut check. Just 10 conversations a day. How are we doing? Anybody want to raise their hands? Who's hitting 10 conversations a day?
That's probably okay to do.
That's probably okay to do?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you just do it. I think Leanne does it by the end of the day. She didn't know she did it, right? But that's okay, right? That's okay. Something you just do. You just talk to people, right? I personally am going to be a little more intentional about it. Because I'm going to get to the end of the day and be like, I don't know if I talked to a human being today. Does my voice still work? Like, that's me, right? So if you're not in, like, you know, you have to be intentional. Who's hitting 10 conversations a day? All right. So now we've identified. If you're not, what is one thing that you can do to hit your goals this month?
Have more conversations.
Have more conversations. Absolutely. It's not rocket science, right? 10 conversations. Make a commitment.
I'm chatty.
10 contacts added to your database a day.
That's gonna be hard to find.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you find, how could you add 10 contacts to your database today?
Reverse 100. Reverse bold 100.
Reverse bold 100. David, what is reverse bold 100?
It's when you do things to attract people to call you, doing maybe a giveaway or maybe doing a raffle. People will, that will leave you their number, their email, and their information because they want to win. So you just capture their information instead of you trying to get that information from them.
Yeah,
I
totally.
just recently did a giveaway with Brandon, and we got a lot of traction there
Absolutely.
from others.
So you're generating inbound leads, right? Now you can do that in your database. Hey, I'm running a contest. Who do you know is looking to buy or sell? Reply back, and you're entered to win. Or you can do it through Facebook advertising and marketing, right? But whatever it is, you're inbound leading. So yeah, that's a great way to do it. Where's another place you can add 10 contacts a day?
Just at the end of every conversation, just
Yeah,
end it with getting their contact.
absolutely. Hey, let me get your contact information. I was in a conversation with the dad at baseball over the weekend. He's a realtor, I know that, and we were just talking, right? And so we had a little exchange. He's sitting there on the fence talking about the kids, and I said, hey, how's your business going? Or when did you make this move, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember what I said. And he goes, are you real estate? I said, yeah, I run Keller Williams Riverside, right? And then we started talking. Hey, well, let's get a contact information, It's easy, right? That's an easy one to do. Get in the habit of asking for their information. You know what most of us do? We give our information. Is that as powerful?
No.
Nope. Nope. Let me ask you this. If I would like to go on a date with a woman, and I say, here's my number, call me sometime, how's that gonna work out? If I give my,
Well,
right?
you get 100 of them.
If I did 100, probably pretty good, thank you. But I've left the ball in her court rather than putting it in mine, right? So how are you putting the ball in your court? So yes, getting their information, get in the habit of that. Hey, you know what? I've got this incredible tool. It's my app, right? You probably search online for homes right now. Oh yeah, all the time. Great, stop doing that because you have to understand that you're the product, right? They're selling your information. So here's what I want you to do. Use my app. I'm not gonna sell your information to anybody. It's gonna give you all the same information. Let me get your phone number real quick. I'll text it to you. See what I'm saying? Just got their information. That's the most valuable piece of information I can get. And you have that tool, right? And then you, oh great, oh awesome, text it. Okay, here's my information. And then you give them your little card on your app, on your command app, right? 10 contacts added. We know that everyone has 201 plus contacts in command that they're working actively, that they're averaging over 6 figures. See, this is just the thing, right? There's some numbers here, right? And 10 handwritten notes a day. Anybody else have handwriting like a child?
That's too much.
Oh, I write like a teenage boy.
Yeah, well, I wish I did. I'm looking a little younger than that. Does it matter?
No, it's thoughtful.
Yep, Brent.
So we talked about, one of the ways that you can improve on writing those notes, once you have a conversation, you hang up the phone, have those note cards there by your desk, and right away, write them. Hey, it was good talking to you today. Hope the kids are ready for graduation or whatever the story is, and we look forward to talking to you soon. You put your card inside there, mail it off, they get it 2 to 3 days later. You're top of mind all over again. Oh my goodness, I just got this note, and I just talked to him the other day. How nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's both things happening right at the same time, so it doesn't fall by the wayside. You don't get to it later, get to it right then. As soon as you hang up, have the note cards right there by you.
So I had to write eight thank you notes to vendors for Red Day yesterday, right? And so Sam put it on my desk, said, hey, I need to write these 8 notes, and I was like, great, I'll do it. She didn't really expect me to do it. And so I went on ChatGPT, and I said, write a thank you note for people who participated in Red Day as vendors. And it wrote me this really long thing. I was like, okay, shorter, smaller words, right? And then it shortened up to even shorter, right? And then I was like, okay, good. And I just copied it and wrote 8 times, right? Why? Because if I have to think about what to write people, oh my God. No, yes?
Be nice wherever you go, and wherever you go consistently, definitely talk about real estate. I have listed and sold my veterinarian's house, helped him buy a house, my accountant. You just never know. My husband and I have a local place where we go to dinner once a week. We went to dinner last night, and just in chatting with the owner, I mean, there's a lead there. So
Mhm.
just don't think that you're just at the veterinarian with your cat or your dog,
Right.
is what I'm
Right.
saying.
And it's, again, you're bringing them business. Why isn't that a two-way street? Right? And that's, and even, you know, why not? Well, I have a lot of clients for realtors. I'm sure you do. But I'm asking for your business, right? That's so, you know, those kind of things. And then our 10-5 social media engagement. It's an intentional plan to be active on social media so that it's not haphazard, right? So I'm gonna be doing 10 likes. I'm gonna be doing 5 comments of, you know, 5 words or more. I'm gonna be doing direct messaging as well, right? This is a direct contact plan. So are you running that? These are minimums. These are minimums. And here's the thing. If I was your sales manager at like a pharmaceutical company, and these are your minimums, I would be tracking that through the computer. And if you didn't do that, I would fire you, right? You're your supervisor. You're your sales manager. If you were tracking, which you should be, are you doing the work? Now, if I had an employee who came to me as a sales manager at the pharmaceutical company and I said, hey, you're 10-5, you're 10-10-10-10, right? What's going on? You haven't done it. Well, you know, Chris, I got to learn the contracts first. I'm not going to, well, you know, my social media is not where I want it to be. Listen, you can have results or you can have reasons. Right now, I'm telling you, this is how you get results. So stop giving me reasons. Unless you just plan to fail, in which case, keep doing what you're doing. Right? That's the conversation I would have with you as my employee, and we'd have it maybe 2 times, and then I'd say, I need to find a new employee. Because talent pushes, right? Talent pushes. You have to be the talent pushing. So, this is your minimums. What's the real number? As many as you need to reach your goal. That's it. That's it. If I don't have a sale, then how many people do I need to talk to today? As many as I need to reach my goal. If I don't have enough people in my database, what do I need to do? I need to add as many as I need to reach my goal. Right? That's the mindset. Because failure isn't really an option. Right? So as many as you need to reach your goal. So what is your goal? And why? Do me a favor, talk to each other. Turn to your neighbors, the groups you've been talking to. What's your goal for this month? Why? Talk amongst each other. Go. Good. Daily goal, monthly goal, why? Right, monthly goal, why? Back engineer that. If that's your monthly goal, why? Then what's your daily goal? Right, if my monthly goal is to sell 2 houses, my daily goal is X. So I gotta have a daily goal because that doesn't happen on accident. So you don't know your numbers, you may not know your numbers, some of you know your numbers, right? If you don't know your numbers, then just pick an arbitrary number. If my goal is to sell 2 houses a month, 3 houses a month, then I'm gonna say I need to talk to 10 people a day and see what happens, and then track it, right? Guess what you'll find out? That either is enough or not enough. So you do a week and you don't get any leads at 10 a day, what do you have to do?
Double up.
20 a day, right? And you don't know until you track it. My guess is, no, I know it's not as far away as you think it is, right? It is not as far away as you think it is. But you have to be consistent because, what'd you say it was something effort inconsistently?
Consistent effort outbeats inconsistent effort every time.
Right. I think you even said mediocre consistent effort or something like that, right?
Average consistent
Average.
effort will beat amazing inconsistent effort.
Absolutely. Average consistent effort will beat amazing inconsistent effort. So go get boring. Just do the daily things. Right? Do the work. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm running short on time. I want to land the plane on time. We got about 5 minutes. I want you to think hungry, humble, smart. Hungry. Urgency. Your why is important. And why? What is this about? Hungry. Am I hungry enough to not give up until I hit my goal? If my goal for the day was 10 conversations, am I hungry enough to do it? Am I hungry enough to look at my phone and go, oh, that guy? Yep. Right? Am I? Am I humble enough to get past I felt uncomfortable? Right? Right? Am I smart enough to role play it? Right? To practice it so that I can overcome the first, right? So this is it, hungry, humble, smart. Talent pushes. If you're hiring you want to hire somebody who's going to push, not need to be pushed. Talent pushes. And so I just had a couple scripts here. Social media direct message. I love it because it's very direct. Hi, thanks for following me. Right? Or, hey, thanks for being my friend on social media. Hey, do you know anybody interested in buying or selling or investing in real estate? If they say they're just looking at your side or not, okay, great, but if you know anyone, let me know, right? Okay, so if you went through your social media now and just dropped that on every single person in your social media, what would happen? What would happen?
I get like at least
People
like one
respond.
of your responses.
Yeah. Would some people not respond?
Yeah.
Good. Screw them. Right? We get weird about it. We're like, oh my gosh, they didn't respond. Or some person didn't like it. Good. Why are we friends? Right? Well, because we've known each other forever. You know what used to happen in the world? People went away. Right? And we were healthier because of it. Why are we holding on to all these legacies if they're not really part of our life? Why are we worried to offend people we don't talk to ever? We just look at pictures of their vacations. Which is kind of weird anyway. Right? So direct message. What would stop you from just hitting every single person on your Facebook this week with that direct message? What's the worst that could happen? They might not have a lead, or they might unfollow you or unfriend you. Okay, you'll be fine. Right? What's the best that could happen? Yeah, you can maybe get a lead that gives you a $10,000 check. I'm down with the $10,000 check. What have you got? $2? $20,000? $3? $30,000? Okay. Right? Okay, so why not? That's the one thing. So what would stop you from doing that? Right? Well, I don't want to offend people. I'm getting, okay, great. Then tell them, hey, the way you can get me to stop pestering you is send me a deal. Right? Here's another one. A social media direct message. And this could be a phone call too. Hey, this is Chris with Keller Williams. Hey, you know I'm building my business with people I know and the people they know. I'd like you to be part of it. I'd like you to be part of it. Invitation, right? Do you know anyone from work, your neighborhood, or group that you belong to who's thinking of buying or selling a home or investing in real estate? I'd love to be a help to them, a resource to them, right? Could you call someone and say that? Could you call everyone and say that? Yeah? Could you change it? Hey, this is Chris. Hey, you know what? You know I'm building my business with my community. I know you're part of that. Who do you know who needs to sell a house? Because there are not enough homes to sell right now. right? Does the call have to be perfect? Nope. Will there ever be a perfect call? Every now and then. Every now and then. It'll be like the heavens will open up, angels will sing, you'll levitate, it'll be amazing. Most of the time it ain't like that. Most of the time it's just fighting through life, right? So go commit to it, right? Because your goal, your why is important, right? Now here's the thing. I know, just flat out, I know that right now you have two choices. Every single person in this room has two choices. Choice one, get your lunch, go make 10 contacts. Choice number one. Choice number two, go get your lunch, small talk, go do whatever that you think you have to do right now. Right? Choice number one, commit to coming in, getting the work done, doing the role play, making the calls, building the business. Choice number two, just accept all the reasons why you couldn't. Your choice. All right, so here's what I'm going to leave you with. Tim Moreno is our sponsor today. We love Tim. Tim actually could not be here with us, and Sam went to pick up the food. Saul, was there food back there?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So here's what I want you to do today. I want to end this meeting with some activity. I'm not going to make you call. That's up to you. But what I want you to do is I want you to talk to the people around you. Just back here. What's your goal? Why? And I want you to answer this question. What would have to be true for me to hit that goal? What would have to be true for me to sell 2 homes this month, or 3 homes this month, or 1 home this month? I don't care what your goal is. What would have to be true? Well, I'd have to have X number of clients. Well, what would have to be true for you to have X number of clients? Well, I would have had to talk to X number of people. What would have to be true for you to actually talk to X number of people? I'd have to be brave. Or I'd have to prioritize it. Or I'd have to do this. Okay, what would have to be true for that? Me. Right? Cool. And here's what I want to do together. I want to catch fire. Right? I want to have the most massively successful next 30 days. Because you caught fire. Because you made a decision and you worked together like a team. Alright? So it will make my day, it will make my week. If after this meeting you go have lunch, and then for the rest of the day this place buzzes with the activity of people succeeding at a high level. And that happens with incremental, consistent work, just pushing the rock uphill. That's what I want to see. Got it? All right, talk to each other, make some commitments, get your lunches, and then I look forward to hearing that buzz. All right, thank you, everybody. Any thoughts before we leave?
Now we're like, You're back. Come back. Come back.
When you do say that a lot of times, you gotta just use what you ask, and that's all it's gonna be time you have. You cannot take it back, but I like the beginning, like, also a lot of times, like, you know, I wonder, like if I started like a fancy profile, fancy website, you know, even from a buyer right now, like on they got, like they knew about their agent before, but I was the one that had like, yeah, I want to know like what they want. Yeah, they're very good. What did he say?
No, he was exactly. After that, after a while, he was like, yeah.
Because I know like a lot of times like you guys went go off and but and then you're producing it now. But I think I've been telling people that, you know, but
just as they are on just as they are on that should be email, it should be newsletter, contact with them or sometimes we can do that. You're the most top of mind when somebody who invites you right now. And also, internet shows right? Because it's like our so reliable. Your database, your network, you might not need theirs. So, like with my sphere, I'm probably going to send a birthday.
but at the same time also like Because I've been telling people, yeah, I know I have a holiday
You're not asking them if they want. You're asking them if they know.
He is interested, he don't want to do loans for buyer, he wants to call him. So that's why this company will make it hard. They put that in the district. And they're all bidding on commission.
Was that your,
Thank you. I was gonna be like, oh, like, sometimes it's like, you're like, about like the phrase, hey, I think with you, you know what I mean? It's more like this. But you know, sometimes you but it's okay. I don't know. Because I don't. So I love it. You know, I want to get education, but I think it's good. I don't feel excited.
And all that stuff.
You know what I mean? I tell people, even my clients, like,
that's what we're going to learn here to see. They really learn something to say.
When the dog comes back, get a license first.
Had so much pizza lately. So much pizza, I know. If I had pizza here, I pizza with my kids, I pizza on Mother's Day, I was like, it's a lot of pizza. Oh, gosh.
Then we had like 7 pizzas out there.
Oh, no. I'm ready?
Friday. And then there was
Like, you don't even have to say it's a model. You just say,
I don't want to
showing
sit
this amazing.
Does does it affect your stomach or no? Like the cheese?
No.
I would love an
The only thing
opportunity
about
to
like,
show you, so.
I love cheese, but I cannot take that
Or
much.
whatever.
Are you?
Fighting back for
I was Michael watching for this.
I should have white cheese.
I don't, you know, also from, I was at the right.
Hello,
How are you?
nice to see you.
And getting them started with the basics. I didn't know when until I met them that they were, you're sparking that. Yeah, you're hilarious. I love it. You're fun to hang out with. So.
Oh, and then, you know, I had, at least I met with
Impromptu, they're ready to go with some figures or whatever, just to engage and keep. Second
I was
is
not for anything, but I
finding out where you want to go.
It's like real personality. Hopefully, it's not like enough.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good, what are you doing?
No. I went to the car and
Good thing you get
then she said to me like,
Exactly.
Wait,
White
you
shirt-
smell
white shirt
it.
is the kiss of death when you're trying to eat through meat.
She was like, you know, you know, like.
You know how hard this thing
You don't
is?
eat a lot of pizza.
You know the burrito, don't you? I know, I used to see at the gym because I
Except
would
for
go.
Thursday, 6.
What?
6
Oh, that's the military.
No, because Thursday is Scotch and cigar night. So there's no working out on that because my house, buddy, Wayne, yeah. I've been doing Thursday night with these people for 13 years, every Thursday night, 13 years. With what? Yeah,
It's nice that you worked out, and it's nice to know that it's.
I would say that.
To be fair, Brett snowed my husband, how long have I known you, Brett?
Yeah, long time.
Years. Brian Fair?
Ryan, he's super cool, dude. He's like a cool biker, man. You know what I'm saying? And fun to be around.
He's funny. He has really good taste.
See what I mean? The stuff he goes like, what? And she has a straight face when she says it. Where are you located? Where are you located?
Yeah, so.
It's good to see you now.
Well, that's right. I know. She didn't know anybody, and I'm like, wow, she's been out for like 3 years, it'll be 4 years in December, yeah. I know. She sounds good. I so fast.
Yeah, we stayed. Can't keep Brett ghetto. This is not my event.
I was doing the.
Oh, they tell her, you're done, we're going.
I was doing the big giant inflatable slide thing.
Yeah.
And I could just feel the sweat. And I was like, oh, there's a butt crack one right there.
I was wiped out after that. I was exhausted. And I didn't do it. I had a little girl house.
Hey, Christina.
How are you?
Which one?
Nothing much, just dealing with buyers.
I know. All right.
I don't have water. Use my water.
How you doing? Not too bad. Doing good. I just like to wait until everybody's eating and they go up and talk to them right when they're trying to keep the food in their mouth. Oh, that's server we need right there. How you enjoying your day?
Yeah,
Just not take my.
sorry. I don't know, not yet.
Wait, one moment. You brought me some.
Probably not. I don't know. I don't want to get them too confused. Because I already introduced them. That's what I should have.
He did pre. So you're gonna. I think it's easier just to like hand someone a card. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes like if you're next person, it's hard to somebody trying to get the cards, but then
He called me yesterday about that.
so like for me, it's like, it's tell me it's okay, but I feel like other people, so maybe, yeah, like with then again, so I feel like if other people do more than that, it's like, kind of like,
Yeah.
so I just feel like,
So turn your chest.
I don't know, I think it's like,
Turn your chest.
Oh,
like,
Instead of being my way, so we want to see. Her day. 22 years, we're 2 years ahead of each other there. Like Beverly Hills One. Like, you know, even when we go still be on the. Yeah, well, see, I don't know, I don't have too much fun. She likes to travel more than I do. I'm like, exactly. I used to live in Oklahoma City. It's good when you're young. It's horrible if you don't have any. So if you're young, you don't have any place out. That's what I would. No, I'm not. I love it so much. Then like, what June now, I know myself now, it's not bad. It was right at the end of the development, you know, it was a short